Hey guys, so we are doing a pregnancy friendly workout because I am pregnant, and this is safe for any trimester from 0 to full term. Okay, all right, so what you're gonna need is some dumbbells. I've got 4s. That's about moderate strength of what you'll need for today. So we're gonna be on the mat for the whole time. Grab your weights, lie on your back to start off with. We're not gonna be down there for long, so everyone should be fine there. So make sure that you've got a nice neutral spine, so we're not pushing the back into the mat, core engaged, and that means your pelvic floor as well. So turn the weights so that the ends face towards one another. We're going to inhale, bend the elbows out wide, and then exhale them up together at the top. So think of an capital A that we're drawing. So let's go, wrap it out, inhale down, exhale up. Whatever tempo you like, as long as it's safe and you've got that technique right. Now, if you feel up to it and coordinated enough, we're going to add some hip bridges into it. So inhale, bend the elbows down. As you straighten them up, lift the hips up into a hip bridge and squeeze the glutes. So inhale down, feel free to just hover, exhale up. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Right now we're getting into quite a lot of muscles: the chest, the triceps, the core, the glutes, the hamstrings, and the back. Keep going, a couple more. Now we're going to hold the hips up and do one arm at a time. So bend the right arm only, bring it back to the top, left arm only, back to the top. Let's keep going with that. Keep the breath, every rep. If you can't breathe with one rep, you're probably going too fast or maybe too slow. It should be about 1 second each direction. 1 second down, 1 second up. Squeeze the glutes, pelvic floor in and up. Couple more. Keep that good form. You can drop the hips down if you need to. And done. Lower the hips down. Gently pop your weights down as well. And we're going to come into some little leg lowers, okay? So first of all, if you want to work harder, hold your head up in a crunch. If you want to take it a little easier, pop your hand under your hips here. So I'm going to take that variation just for today. All right, hands into position, head and shoulders up if you're holding the hands behind the head. We're going to bring the knees into the chest and then straighten them straight up towards the ceiling. So bring it in, inhale, exhale, straighten them up. Breathe in and out. Just keep going like that. Now, if you guys want this harder, you're going to kick out further away from you. So tuck it in, tuck it out. Be super mindful of your back here, especially any pregnant ladies. Even if you're not pregnant, make sure your lower back is supported at any time you get any pain. You guys need to stop and then get back into it potentially if you feel ready to. Keep going here. Core really engaged, shoulders away from the ears, pressing down into the mat. Now tuck it in, hold it there. Good job. The more pregnant you are, the more you're going to be in a tabletop here. That's totally fine. And knees wider. All right, we're going to extend our right leg only. So just your right leg, either up for easy option or lower for the harder option. Breathe through that. Remember, you can still be holding a crunch here if that feels okay for you. And bring it in. Switch sides, left leg, extend it out. Breathe through it. One more breath. You got this. And bring it in. Wide knees. Bring it into the chest. Good. All right, we can hop off of the back now. So if you rock yourself up or roll off to the side, however you need to get up, come on over to tabletop and grab one of your weights. All right, so coming to a low lunge position, that just means one leg in front. So let's go left leg in front. Your left elbow can rest on that top knee there, and we're gonna roll it out. So lead your elbow towards the ceiling here. Let's go. So you can lean as much onto that front left knee as you need to here. Leading the elbow, really squeezing the shoulder blades together behind you. Breath, don't hold the breath. Inhale down, exhale up. You can go in or out through the nose, doesn't matter, or mouth. And hold it up, just hold it there. We're gonna do a slow release. So 5, 4, 3, 2, by the time you get to 1, should be a straight arm. Let's go again, bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. Make sure your core is switched on here, supporting your back. Slowly releasing. Let's go again. Good. Last one. And slow release. Lovely. Okay. Gently swap sides. Resting that right elbow on the right knee. I'll switch sides. Okay, let's go. Row just up and down. You're resting on that right knee as much or as little as you like. So the more core you use, the better it's going to be for your back here. Keep rowing it out. This is our bent over row with one arm. Keep on top of the breath. Should feel at least a slight heart rate rise here. Couple more. All right, hold it up and then a slow release. Pull it straight up to the armpit, slow release. A little bit slower, let's go again. 5 seconds. Couple more. One more. Nice. Okay, weights down. We're going to come back onto our hands and knees in tabletop. And we're going to do some donkey kicks. Actually, let's come on to the elbows. It's going to give your wrists a little break. Okay, so we're going to start with the right leg. Bring it up to a 90-degree angle. Flex your heel towards the ceiling. And we're going to bring it back down to the other side, just hovering. And then exhale as high as comfortable. Inhale down, exhale up. So this one we can go a little faster, keeping the belly drawn in. If you need to be on your hands for more space, by all means, go for it. So we're using both glutes here, especially your right glute kicking up, but your left glute's actually working hard to hold you steady there. Next one, hold it up high. Hold and pulse, leading that heel towards the ceiling or sky. Keep it going. Just little pulses, core engaged, no dipping through the belly or back. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. All right, little wide child's pose before we go to the other side. Wide knees, reach the arms out long. If you need to, stack your hands into fists, rest your forehead down like that. Otherwise, extend the arms, rest the head down. Take a few long breaths here. Great for the glutes and the back. One more breath. All right, let's rise on up to tabletop again. Option to be on the hands or the elbows. Let's switch legs. So left leg, bring it to that 90-degree angle. Bring it back and exhale, kick up. Inhale, exhale. Going at your pace. No Speedy Gonzalez though. Just a good rhythm. Excuse me, Mozzie's trying to get me. Good job. How's those booties going? It's a little burn perhaps. Maybe a lot if you haven't done much. I've been a bit slack, but feeling quite nauseous. Finally got some energy. Currently almost 15 weeks along. let's pulse it up high. Pulse, pulse. Let's keep it pulsing. Oh yeah, starting to feel that side now. Left glute. And the right one potentially. Keep the core engaged. No dipping through the belly or back. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Another wide child's pose here. So as wide as you need to go for the knees to make space for your belly. And then same deal before, however you need to have the arms, coming into that for a moment. Allowing the hips to sink down towards the heels and your chest towards the mat. Keeping the arms straight and lifted. Last breath. All right, come on back up. We're gonna grab both weights, come into a seated pose. So safely grab both of your weights here. Depending on how heavy you're going, we're gonna do some bicep curls. So you've got pretty strong biceps generally. Now, for any ladies who have core separation, which is that split through the middle, diastasis recti, then I recommend you potentially sit up on a bench. If you're okay, we're gonna stay seated on the mat here. So with your weights in hand, ideally sit up nice and straight for our first round. And if you want to progress, anyone, feel free to lean back, but do not round through the back. Keep everything strong and tall through the spine. Okay, let's go. Bicep curl to the shoulders, and then just about halfway. So it's quite a wide bicep curl depending on your weights, so that we're not hitting our own legs. Core strong, spine long. Bicep curling, relatively good tempo, nothing too fast, nothing too slow. You're doing well, guys, we're nearly done. Remember, breath per rep. We always want to exhale the hardest phase of your workout. So inhale, release the arms down, exhale, bring it up, because that's a heavy part. Be as loud or as quiet as you want. You should be feeling this potentially in the front of your shoulders a little bit as well. And done. All right, one weight down, grab another, just one of your weights. Now, if you need to, you can sit in a cross-legged position. You can also have your legs straight here, okay? You choose your position. I'm gonna go cross-legged today. You can also have bent knees like I did before. So we're just gonna go straight up towards the ceiling when you're ready. Straight up and back to the chest. Up and down. So inhale to come back, exhale. Just like that. So we're doing a seated shoulder press. For those any ladies who might be on a bench or chair, that you can just stay there for this round. Keep the core engaged here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Nice job. All right, we're only doing one round of those. Let's pop it down, and one more exercise. Again, you can stay on the bench if you want to, or sitting down where we are. Bent legs or straight legs is ideal for this one, okay? Now, if any chance your back's getting a little sore, I'd highly recommend you just sit here with your core engaged, long spine, and just using your hands as much as you need to. Otherwise, we're gonna pretend, or be real, you can hold your weights if you want to. We're just gonna twist our torso from side to side. So nice and gently, nothing too much. If this is too much, like I said, just hold it there. You don't have to twist. Keeping the feet and knees about hip width apart, making space for your belly if you need to. Good. Your hip flexors are getting a little tight. I will just come up and maybe straighten out those legs, okay? You can be sitting up nice and tall as you are. There's nothing wrong with that. 3, 2 more, each side. 1, and done. Nice. Let's do a couple of stretches, guys. So rock on over into your tabletop position, and then we're going to bring your right leg up in front into that low lunge position. So one hand either side of the leg, then you're gonna lunge your hips forwards, hands can stay grounded here, back knee grounded. Option to have your right arm on that right knee if you need a little more height. If you've got the space, either side, or maybe even just to the inside of that right leg, okay? We never want to compress your belly throughout pregnancy, so if you ever feel like you are, please stop and take a break or find an alternate that you feel safe to do. So this should feel really nice in that left hip flexor area. If anyone's suffering from any lower back, sacroiliac joint pain or dysfunction or anything like that, just stay here. Don't take the next pose. If it's okay though, roll that right knee and ankle out to the side. So I'll just swap legs so you guys stay there. So we were in a low lunge and we're just rolling that knee and ankle out to the side there. So stay on that side, about 30 seconds we're doing for each pose. Keep the hips sinking as low as comfortable. Keep in mind that we have lots of hormones going through the body, relaxing, and we don't want to overstretch. So know your limits, breathing through any tightness that doesn't need to be there no more. Okay, roll that right knee back up. If it is up, everyone can follow this next routine. Bring your right hand to your right leg. We're gonna bring your left hand probably back a little bit as well and start to straighten out that right leg. Now you may not be able to. If you need to have some bend in it, that's totally fine. Just means you're tight in the hamstring there. Maybe even come up onto a little elevation with the left hand. For those who are a bit more flexible, you can straighten out that right leg, potentially have both hands on the inside of that right leg, or maybe if your belly's not too big yet, you can bring one each side as I am. So we really want to lengthen through the spine here. We're trying to fold from the hip joint as much as we can. Feeling muggy here today. It's nice. Good. Okay. Push back into that right foot. We're going to slide it back onto tabletop position safely. Coming to a little downward dog first. So push into the hands, spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes, lead the hips towards the ceiling or the sky, and drop the chest in between your shoulders here. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Knees can be bent, or if it feels nice, feel free to pedal it out with the heels. Do as you like here. About 30 seconds. If this is too much, come back to tabletop or that wide child's pose that we've done a couple of times today already. Okay, control this movement. Inhale, rise onto the tippy toes. Control using as much core strength as you can. Start to lower those knees down. And we're going to swap sides. So feel free to keep the hands grounded. Using as much strength and flexibility as you've got. Sweep that left leg up. We're going to lunge into it first. So try and face towards the top of your mat as much as you can. Lunging the hips forwards and down. Make sure the knee and ankle are nicely aligned here. So from there, if you need to come into a little more height, go for it. Otherwise, grounding the hands wherever's comfortable. Good. So think of sinking the hips forwards and down, being pulled towards your hands, towards the mat. Few long breaths, slowing everything down. Okay, we're going to come optionally to come into that glute stretch. So that just means you're going to roll the knee and ankle out. Remember, if you shouldn't do this, please don't. And keeping those hips nice and low. Miley, my dog, will probably come see us in a minute. So Miley decided to come for a visit. So we're still in our nice little lizard pose. So Miley is a rescue dog. We got her almost 2 years ago now, and she's definitely come out of her shell. She's become very needy and affectionate, and yeah, everyone loves her. Yes, yes, you're a much loved pooch. All right, guys, let's come out of this pose. Roll that left knee and ankle up. We're going to start to straighten out that right leg. Bring your hands back as needed. Both hands potentially on the inside of that left leg or as high as you need to go here. Hi. You want to shake? Shake. Boop. Good girl. Oh gosh. She just loves to kiss your face. No. No. Oh, okay. She's so needy. So needy. Yes, you are. I love you too. Okay, guys, let's finish up. Come out of that pose. Eat however you like. And that is today's workout and stretch session. So, welcome Miley, and to whoever's watching this, let me know if you liked it, and yeah, see how you go. Bye for now.